What is going on, everybody? It is Coach Gerard, Coach G, and we are back on the Holding It Down with G show where we talk everything health, we talk everything fitness, and I got a great episode for y'all today. All right, so let's get started in it. Let's get right into it. First things first. Last episode, I was talking about vitamin D, taking it with K2, the importance of that. If you missed it, go and listen to it again. But I want to tell you, you can test your vitamin D. It's a real cheap test to take. At least in the USA it is. In the States, it's pretty cheap to take. And optimal vitamin D, most experts say between 80, so somewhere between 60 to 80 nanograms per milliliter. So between 60 to 80 NGs per milliliter is about the optimal range where most experts say for vitamin D for your optimal health. So there you go. I left that out. I wanted to give that to y'all. What I want to talk about on this one is if you find yourself struggling with health and fitness, you find yourself struggling to make changes, you find yourself yo-yoing, you find yourself stuck. You know, you lose weight, but then you gain it right back every year. You got a health condition, you got some stuff that you're dealing with. A strategy that you can take is to break it down into small habits instead of trying to change your life completely. So this is how I say you approach it. This is how you need to approach it. Pick a habit that will help you sleep. It could be going to bed before 11. It could be taking a sleep supplement. Either way, find a habit that improves your sleep. Okay, that's one. Find a habit that makes you move more. It could be exercising, it could be a training program, it could just be walking, it could just be walking your dog, running, getting on your Peloton, whatever it is. Find a habit that makes you move more. Find a habit that changes your nutrition, okay? It could just be eating a better breakfast. It could be getting rid of pop and soda. It could be drinking less coffee if you find yourself caffeinated all the time. Find a habit that gets rid of something for you, okay? And the last thing is find a habit, a supplement habit that upgrades your health. Not a supplement like a pre-workout that lets you work out harder, but find a supplement that upgrades your health. And I'm going to tell you the 5 best ones that I would recommend you pick out of. The first one could be a high quality multivitamin, multi-mineral formula. It could be vitamin D, like we talked about in the last episode. It could be magnesium, as long as it's a high quality form, so it needs to be bound to an amino acid. So you have glycinate, malate, threonate, trying to think, there's another form that's really good for the heart. I think it's threonate, it's really good for the heart. So find magnesium that is bound to an amino acid. So pretty much it just can't be magnesium oxide, which is the cheap stuff that will just make you poop. I probably wouldn't recommend citrate either because they use citrate to clean you out as well. It could be a digestive enzyme for a lot of people. They don't realize they just don't break food down good enough. So a digestive enzyme would also make an excellent choice. Or it could be a probiotic. A probiotic, in my opinion, working on gut health is another amazing choice. Our last one, a sixth one, I'm gonna throw one in. It could be fish oil. Fish oil works on every single cell in the body. So for more success, okay, pick a habit that works on your sleep, a habit that changes your nutrition, a habit that changes your fitness, that makes you move more, and a supplement habit that improves your health. And start there, start slow, give yourself grace, and just stay at it, stay at it, stay at it. And then when you master those, and you can actually say you've checked all your boxes off for 30 days straight minimum, then you're ready to add again, another one, okay? Talking about supplements, let's talk about magnesium for sleep. So I have personally been using a new product. It's called MagCom Pro, and I am loving this product. I am waking up in the mornings with so much energy. Um, I wish I was sleeping more, to be honest. I need to work on my sleep hygiene. I need to work on getting to bed earlier. But even though I'm getting to bed, past 11 o'clock most days, I am waking up ready to take on my day, and I have full days. I go at it all day. I start 6 a.m. and I just go until afternoon, and then I have a break. I usually get my workout in. I do some work, like you guys see me doing these kind of things, making content and stuff like that, writing client programs, messaging clients, doing check-ins. And then I'm back at it again, coaching again in the evening, home with my family at night, and my energy has been great. Like I said, I definitely need to work on actually getting to bed better, because that would make everything better. But MagCom Pro is an amazing product that I am using right now that is doing wonders to help my energy levels, even though I am not sleeping as much as I definitely should be. Another thing I want to talk about is I recommended magnesium. What's one of the great things about magnesium? So most people don't realize it. They are deficient in magnesium. And not only are they deficient in it, magnesium is so important. Don't miss this. Magnesium is so important for our energy metabolism cycle, okay? You have these different cycles, the Krebs cycle in your metabolism. There's all these reactions, all these processes. Magnesium is so important for carbohydrates to be broken down efficiently and used as energy on the cellular level. Don't miss this. Magnesium is rate limiting. So in other words, if you don't have enough magnesium in your body, your metabolism is not going to work to its full potential. One of the problems with this is your body is not going to be able to utilize carbs efficiently and effectively to its full potential. Taking magnesium will help fix this. Taking magnesium will help you understand and assess your true carbohydrate tolerance, okay? So let's say you don't take magnesium and you can only handle 50 grams of carbohydrates a day. If you take magnesium, you might be able to handle 100 grams of carbohydrates a day. Everybody's gonna be different because every single person is different. No two people are gonna be exactly the same. We don't have the same DNA. We don't have the same genetic makeup. But magnesium will help you get to your true carb tolerance. It does so many processes in the body. It does over 600 reactions, and it is rate limiting. In other words, if it is deficient, there's over 600 processes in your body that are not working at an optimal level. This one supplement alone could literally change your life. Take magnesium. Oh man, what I want to talk about now is, so my month is almost up, and this month on my training program, I did 3 out of 5. So 3 out of 5 is where you work out 3 out of 5 days. So this is the way I did it. Let's say it's Monday. I did arms on Monday, legs on Tuesday. I took a rest day. On Wednesday would be a rest day. Thursday, chest and back. Friday, another rest day, and then you repeat the cycle. So when I say repeat the cycle, that means you work out on Saturday and Sunday. And I did 3 out of 5. What did I think about 3 out of 5? So 3 out of 5 is a very fun program. It's more meant for people who are more advanced in their lifting career, and it's a great way to get in more volume because you can break the body down. That's one thing I really loved about it. I was able to get a lot more volume in per body part. One of the body parts that I struggle to get enough volume in on is my arms lots of times, and being able to bring that development up. So 3 out of 5 really allowed me to drive more volume into my arms. Not as much my legs, because they're have their own days. They always have their own days. I typically like to do like a 4-day split. So work out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, workout, Saturday, Sunday off. That way I have the weekends off, and that's a great intermediate split. And I could do a whole show alone and just talk for hours and hours and hours on program design. I love program design. But I did 3 out of 5 this last month. So what happened? So I also upped my calories. I try to get them up to about 4,000 most days. Had some days where I failed, just really wasn't up to eating that much because that is a crap ton of food. But overall, I've gained about 4.5 pounds right now of true weight, weighing in the morning to start from. So weighing in the morning, right after I wake up and use the bathroom, and then weighing again. So from the start of the month, pretty much from the 1st till where we are at today, I'm up 4.5 pounds. My body fat is just slightly up, about 0.5%. So most of this being really good weight, true weight. I feel good about that. I feel good about those numbers. Gaining weight too fast means you're just going to lay down fat tissue, and I'm not a big fan of gaining weight fast because all you do is just lay down fat rapidly. The extra volume definitely helped. I got a few compliments, so there's just no doubt that people noticed increased arm size. I could tell, and I could tell too looking in the mirror that my arms had increased size. So I did mess up actually twice out of 3 out of 5. I had some events, so I missed weekend workouts. So I actually end up stretching some of the workouts like 6 or 7 days. And the problem with that is this: your muscles, for maximum size, and when you're really trying to grow them, for maximum size and even for strength gains, for most people, they need to be stimulated. Going about 5 days out is a little too far out to stimulate a muscle again. And once you kind of go back to 6 or 7, you're kind of going at subpar. You're not really truly making progress. It's too far out. It's too inconsistent, and you need another stimulus. Typically somewhere between, like 96, like that 96 hour point to 120 is like that, that's like that 120 hour point is what I found to be the maximum time that you cannot hit that muscle if you want it to grow. So if you mess up and you don't stimulate it again, you're not really going to grow that week. And I noticed that. I really noticed that. So that's one of the biggest downfalls is you have to work out on the weekends. You have to be super consistent with 3 out of 5. But overall, I loved it. I love the program. Will I do it again next month? No, I won't do it again next month. I'll probably go back to my 4-day split. And then what I'm thinking about doing is doing my typical 4-day split. And then on the weekends, I'm going to probably just add a workout on Saturday mornings, like a pump workout. So still hitting, so I can hit the weights 5 days, but like my arms, my chest, and my back, my upper body, that grows a little bit slower than the rest of my body. My legs are great. Whenever I train my legs, they always grow. As long as I train them hard, it really doesn't matter. As long as I go in there and I train hard, my legs always grow. But my upper body grows a little bit slower. So I'll probably just give it a nice pump workout on Saturday. That way it can have a little extra volume in it. And I'll probably go to a just 4-day split, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, and then a pump day. Just kind of pump everything up, pump up the upper body and give it some more volume. That's what I'm looking towards next month. I haven't actually wrote it out yet. So I write all my workouts out myself. So I really haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I do use coaches every now and then to get some insight, but for the most part, I do most of my own training and programming, design, and stuff like that. And I like to test things out and just play with different things. It gives me great ideas, and it also just, lets me know, like, okay, as I take notes and as I reflect on it, okay, what worked really well, what didn't work well, how can I use this for clients, how can I get even more results out of it. But overall, I am very proud. A 4.5 pound gain on any month is a great month. Anytime, I would take that all day long if that could happen any day of the week. Other than that, that's all I got with y'all on this episode of Holding It Down with G. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will catch you next week.